Next, we have Dr. Rituja Thomas. She's an oculoplasty surgeon, regularly posts content about, facial aesthetics, about oculoplasty, because people looking for facial aesthetics are always, searching on social media, and they get quite, you know, uh, that sets an impression, and patients do look for aesthetic specialists, etc. So that's her area, and Instagram is her favorite platform.
So, good morning, everyone. I thank Dr. Tushar and Dr. Quresh for having me in this talk. So, basically, what we need to emphasize, like how Dr. Nikunj was saying, is that any content that is available pertaining to you as an ophthalmologist or cornea surgeon, oculoplastic surgeon, if there's some information available about you on the internet, that's a huge advantage that goes in favor of you as compared to somebody else, because the patient gets to know that you are doing something which nobody really has that much awareness about, especially small procedures that we do. For example, with respect to YouTube, I'd just like to add before we start that I don't have a YouTube channel yet. I probably will do it because I'm inspired now. But even the AIOS recorded presentations that are there on YouTube, there was a patient with really severe blepharospasm, and he had done a tremendous amount of research on the treatment options, and he saw my YouTube, my video from AIOS on the proceedings on YouTube about orbicularis myomectomy. And that is something extremely rare. So he came to visit me all the way from Jharkhand only because of that AIOS video. So that just shows the power of social media. So I'll be talking about Instagram, which is the ophthalmologist's new playground. Now, amongst all the things that we have, I feel Instagram is the easiest to use. You don't even need, a digital marketing team or anything to manage it. You can manage your own Instagram account, provided you know how to use it. So what's unique about Instagram? It's basically really attractive. It has a good visual appeal. And whenever people are just, scrolling through, they should be able to find you. Because people are sort of looking for fun, and the audience on Instagram is much younger. People like to, sort of see what loved ones are up to, but in this process, they end up exploring content from new creators like us. So how do we make Instagram work for us? You basically make a business profile. So not the profile which you use to post all your vacation and travel posts, but this would be a separate profile that you would make, and here you would just need to sort of switch to a professional account. That's what you need to do. That makes your account public, and you also need to fill out your practice information. So this is basically what you need to do. You sort of put up your logo, you put up what is the main theme of your page. You can put up all the other information like your address, the WhatsApp number that they can reach you at. They can actually directly contact you with the contact button if you put your WhatsApp number inside. And it's also important to have all these highlights. So if somebody is interested in your lacrimal surgeries, then they can just go to the highlights and they can see all the stories that you've posted about lacrimal surgeries in the past. It's also very useful to post your post-operative results. And of course, you need to get a consent before you post any of the images, especially for us in oculoplastics and aesthetics, more importantly. It's very difficult to get a consent. So if you don't get a consent, don't post. Even if you're posting with consent, you need to cover the face of the patient before you get consent. With respect to posting about children, you have to get the consent of the parents before you post their pictures. Now, it's not only post-operative results which is important. it's important that you create some amount of awareness along with your post-operative result. So here it's not just about showing off that you've got a good symmetric result. It's about showing the frost suture which will be present at the end of the surgery. So many people don't even realize this. You don't end up actually counseling the patient that, you know, there'll be a suture at the end which will be pulled up, has to be taped after the patient goes home. So it's important that these things are sort of communicated in your Instagram posts. These are also used to create awareness. So not only awareness about ophthalmology, but also awareness about things like smoking or, you know, rubbing your eyes.
Your presentation's gone. Excuse me. Huh, okay. Go on,
Okay.
go on.
And something which is extremely useful is talking about post-operative care. So especially with cataract surgery, which is very common, and DCR surgery, another common surgery, it's important that patients are told what to expect. And these videos, you can get your counselor to directly WhatsApp to the patient as well. You can also put up the various happy patients. So either you take a picture with the patient who is happy, or you put up the good reviews which you have on your Practo or your center page. So these are important for patients because they usually come by word of mouth.
I think probably the wire's a little loose if you
Yeah.
just
Okay.
adjust it.
Okay. Okay. So quickly, the other thing which is important and which I've noticed that patients actually look up and appreciate is putting up some of your achievements. So if you are somebody who likes to present in conferences, it's important that you put up what you've presented and what topics you are talking about, so that the patients tend to know that what you're good at. The other thing would be any kind of publication that is in newspaper articles or online blogs. That's also something which creates awareness. And of course, some of the degrees which you accumulate along the way. As Dr. Tushar mentioned, it's important that you post regularly. So the only way that Instagram will keep showing your content to people is if you post regularly. But it doesn't mean that you post random things every day. It's important that you have good quality posts. Suppose you're not able to handle the Instagram by yourself, you can sort of partner with a digital marketing agency, and usually they don't just do one thing. They usually do the YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, etc., and along with posting on your website, they do all of them together. So one of the ways in which you can increase your page hits is by creating reels. So reels is probably the most common way in which people attract an audience. Whether it is a business or it is like you're an ophthalmologist, using reels really captures, because it's a very short sort of video. It gives very clear and succinct content. And what's important when you post a reel is that you use trending audio. So audio that many people have used. So you'll find this kind of trending audio, you can find it online or you can find it on Instagram. Okay, this wire really doesn't like my computer. And this is one of the ways in which you can sort of quickly create awareness.
आप उधर खड़े रह के पकड़ो ना भाई, 5 मिनट का सवाल है.
Do one. Just can
Did you use, Nikunj, did you use the same?
just airdrop your presentation to me.
Acha, yours is pro. That's
Rituja,
Huh?
just quickly airdrop your presentation to me, and I'll anyways have to connect my laptop for the next talk. You present on this.
Sorry about that.
मेरा पेन ड्राइव है आपके पास, उधर ही है, निकाल दो.
इसमें HDMI directly लगता है.
Okay. So, other than Reels, it's also important to make sure that your page is sort of attractive to people. So, one way is to pin your posts, the most important posts or the posts that you want everybody to see. So, if you pin, for example, this post, if you want to pin, you just press the top left side and then you write pin to profile. So you can pin 3, 6, even 10 posts. So the moment somebody opens your Instagram page, the first 4, 5 posts or the first 9 posts can be exactly what you want them to see. Instagram also has a good opportunity that gives you an insight into the analytics of your account. So, for example, if you've had a slow month, you would have less visits, or if you had a really popular reel or a very popular post, then it would show you that you reached a certain number of accounts. So, it's important that you sort of go and look at this so that you can see exactly what was the reel or what was the post which gave you the most number of hits. It also gives you the total followers that you gained, the accounts which you engaged in addition to what you had earlier, and the percentage of jump that you have. Suppose you find that your page is going a little slow. You can get sort of credit to help you boost a post, but usually this is a recurring amount that you have to pay to Instagram. So this will help you get sponsored posts which sort of show up on people's profile, especially the ones who are geographically near you. They end up showing on their profile and feed. The other thing which people have started doing these days, and this is a sort of very new thing, new for ophthalmology but not new for dermatology, that is partnering up with influencers. So getting an influencer to partner with you if they're coming in for a LASIK or any other kind of treatment. that can definitely help you reach a larger audience, because when the influencer posts on their profile, they also partner with your profile. So when your profile goes out to a large audience, that is like 500K audience, then you can get several more hits on your page, and your page will keep showing up more for others, and you'll get more followers. So to summarize, Instagram is basically visually engaging content which you need to put up. It has to be something interesting, it cannot be boring. It's mainly targeted towards younger individuals, so it's more useful for procedures like LASIK or aesthetics. And don't let it be all work, and don't let it be boring. So don't be afraid to sort of use your creativity with respect to music or dance or whatever it is. Make it exciting for patients and attract them to your clinics. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Any comments that you would like?
No, what is the cost of getting an influencer to?
Yeah, so influencers work in different ways. So one is a barter system. So basically, you would provide them a free surgery and they would give you a free post. The other way would be, of course, signing a contract. So if an influencer has to do multiple posts with you, or they have to keep engaging audience for your company, then that would be a proper contract. So it depends on the number of followers. So if it's like a 10K follower kind of person, that would cost much less, whereas a 500K or a 1 million kind of person, they would charge maybe roughly around 1 lakh per post. So that's about how it is.
Okay.
Thank you.